Good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's presentation. I am excited to kick things off with a powerful message. When Earth speaks, we act. Today, we'll explore how each of us can contribute to protecting our planet. The focus will be on understanding our role, the importance of awareness, and how collective action can make a real difference. So, let's get started and see how we can be part of this vital movement. Certainly, here is the word-by-word narrative script for Slide 2. Introduction. Today, I want to talk about how nature communicates with us, sometimes softly, sometimes with great force. Think about earthquakes, floods, and landslides. These are nature's way of sending warnings. And that's exactly where Bhomirakshak comes in. It listens carefully to every signal, every warning that nature gives us. And more importantly, it acts immediately to protect us. Because in these situations, every second truly counts. Every life matters, and our goal is to safeguard as many lives as possible. This is the core idea behind our entire presentation, using technology and awareness to stay ahead of nature's fury. Natural disasters in India can occur due to a variety of factors, including geological, climatic, and human influences. These events pose serious threats to both life and property. One of the main causes of earthquakes in our region is the collision between the Indian tectonic plate and the Eurasian plate. This collision is especially active in areas like the Himalayas, Gujarat, and the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Landslides are another common hazard, particularly in steep regions. They often happen during heavy rains or as a result of deforestation, which destabilizes the slopes. Additionally, floods and glacial outburst floods are significant concerns, especially as glaciers melt and rivers overflow due to changing climate conditions. Human activities also play a role in worsening these hazards. Unplanned construction, mining, and continued deforestation all increase the vulnerability of communities to disasters. Moreover, climate change is making extreme weather events more frequent and severe, which amplifies these risks further. Without early warning systems in place, these natural events can lead to devastating losses, loss of lives, destruction of homes, and damage to infrastructure. Understanding these reasons helps us appreciate the importance of preparedness and sustainable practices to mitigate their impact. Let's talk about data, which is at the core of our discussion today. Data is essentially the foundation that informs our decisions, strategies, and understanding of the situation. When we say data, we're referring to the facts and figures that we collect through various methods, whether it's surveys, observations, or digital tracking. The key point here is that accurate, reliable data allows us to see the bigger picture clearly. It helps us identify trends, spot potential issues early, and measure our progress over time. Without solid data, we're essentially navigating in the dark. Another important aspect is understanding how data connects to the overall theme of our presentation. It's not just about collecting numbers, it's about interpreting what they mean for us and how they can guide our actions. When used correctly, data becomes a powerful tool that enables smarter decisions and better outcomes. So, in essence, data is more than just numbers. It's the story behind those numbers that can drive meaningful change. Let's take a closer look at some of the key places where earthquakes have occurred and the tragic impact they've had in terms of lives lost. As you can see on this slide, it highlights specific locations around the world where significant earthquakes took place. These events didn't just cause structural damage, they resulted in a heartbreaking number of deaths. Understanding where these earthquakes happen and their severity helps us grasp the importance of preparedness and resilient infrastructure. Throughout this presentation, we've been emphasizing the relationship between earthquake activity and the risk to human life. So, recognizing these high-risk areas is crucial for developing better safety measures and response strategies. Let's talk about the regions in India that are most prone to earthquakes. The Himalayan belt and the Northeast, particularly states like Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, and Assam, are the most vulnerable. The reason is that the Indian plate is constantly colliding with the Eurasian plate, a powerful geological process that has created the Himalayas. But this process also makes the ground in these areas highly unstable. According to the Bureau of Indian Standards, these states are classified under Seismic Zone V, which is the highest risk zone for earthquakes. Historical events give us a clear picture of their vulnerability. For example, the 1905 Kangra earthquake in Himachal Pradesh and the 1897 Assam earthquake were both devastating. Scientists also warn that a great Himalayan earthquake is long overdue, indicating that these regions are always at risk of a major quake. So, while nearly 59% of India's land is seismically active, it's important to remember that the Himalayan and northeastern states are the most vulnerable. They carry the breathtaking beauty of mountains, but also the hidden power of Earth's restless energy. This connection between geography and seismic activity really underscores the importance of understanding and preparing for earthquakes in these regions. Now, let's take a closer look at the solution we've developed. The key points here are about how our approach addresses the challenges we've discussed earlier. First, we focus on creating a framework that is both scalable and adaptable, ensuring it can grow with the needs of the organization. This means implementing strategies that are not just effective now, but also flexible for the future. Another important aspect is efficiency, streamlining processes so that things get done faster without sacrificing quality. This ties back to our overall goal of improving performance and reducing costs. Finally, I want to emphasize how this solution aligns with our broader objectives of innovation and sustainability. By integrating these principles, we're not just solving immediate problems, but also setting the stage for long-term success. So, in essence, this solution is about building a solid, future-proof foundation that supports our vision and drives continuous improvement. This slide doesn't contain enough information. That's why we're moving to the next slide. Let's take a closer look at the sensor components that make up this earthquake detection device. The design focuses on simplicity, affordability, and reliability, which are crucial for vulnerable regions. The outer casing is made from lightweight materials like aluminum or reinforced plastic, providing essential protection against dust, rain, and tough environmental conditions. At the core of the system is a vibration or accelerometer sensor. This component is vital because it can quickly detect unusual ground movements that might indicate an earthquake. Once the sensor picks up these tremors, the data is processed by a compact microcontroller. Think of options like Arduino or Raspberry Pi Pico. That ensures the response is both fast and efficient. To make the detection immediately noticeable, there's a bright LED indicator. When tremors are detected, it glows red or orange, giving a clear visual alert, even to someone without technical training. For communication, the device is equipped with a low-cost GSM or LoRa module, along with a small antenna. This setup allows the sensor to send signals to nearby villages or monitoring stations, facilitating rapid alerts and responses. Power-wise, the system is designed to operate continuously using rechargeable batteries supported by a solar panel. This is especially important for remote areas where electricity might be scarce or unreliable. Every component is chosen not only for being cost-effective, but also for its durability, ensuring that the device remains reliable over time. Altogether, these elements work together to create a solution that is scientifically sound and accessible to communities that need it most. Today, I want to walk you through the installation process of this earthquake early warning sensor system, which is designed to be both scientifically reliable and community-friendly. The first step is choosing a stable ground site. It's crucial to place the sensor where it can best detect seismic vibrations, ensuring accurate warnings. Once we've identified the right spot, the accelerometer-based sensor is carefully embedded into the earth, and we protect it with a durable casing to withstand harsh weather conditions. Next, we connect a compact control unit equipped with a microcontroller, which allows for real-time analysis of ground movements. To keep the system running smoothly, especially in remote areas lacking reliable electricity, we pair it with a solar panel and rechargeable battery pack, making the whole setup fully self-sufficient. Finally, We install a wireless communication module along with an antenna, which enables instant alerts to reach villagers, authorities, and monitoring centers through alarms or mobile notifications. Overall, this process is quick, cost-effective, and requires minimal maintenance. But more than just installing a device, we're placing peace of mind in the hands of communities, giving them a vital early warning system that can save lives in earthquake-prone regions. This slide highlights the real-world impact of our earthquake detection project and how it turns technology into life-saving actions. Essentially, what we're doing is providing early warnings that give villagers, sometimes just seconds or minutes, to reach safety before the tremors hit. That's a huge difference when it comes to saving lives. We're also focusing on protecting critical places like schools and hospitals by enabling timely evacuations from classrooms and operating rooms, which are especially vulnerable during an earthquake. And a really exciting part is how we're reaching even the most remote Himalayan villages. By using solar-powered sensors, we ensure that alerts can be delivered off-grid, making the system accessible to communities that might otherwise be completely cut off. Disaster management authorities gain a crucial advantage here. They can coordinate rescue efforts more efficiently and deploy resources faster than ever before. The overall impact is profound. Each warning reduces injuries and fatalities, helps to keep people calm during a crisis, and allows vital infrastructure, such as trains, tunnels, and power plants, to be secured well in advance. Beyond just detection, this project is about building resilience. It fosters confidence and preparedness in regions that have long faced the threat of earthquakes. And ultimately, this shows how science, when applied thoughtfully and innovatively, can truly save lives and strengthen communities. Our future goals are centered around creating a comprehensive, nationwide earthquake early warning system. Imagine a system that seamlessly connects India's bustling cities, remote villages, and even the farthest Himalayan settlements. That's the vision we're working towards. By integrating advanced seismic sensors with AI-powered prediction models, we aim to detect earthquakes quickly and accurately. The goal is to send instant mobile alerts so every citizen gets precious seconds to act. These seconds can be lifesavers, helping to reduce injuries and damage. Ultimately, we want India to lead globally in earthquake preparedness. This means protecting critical infrastructure, empowering communities, and fostering a resilient culture. But it's not just about detecting earthquakes, it's about turning science into action. Every warning is an opportunity to safeguard our nation and save lives. As we reach the conclusion, I want to emphasize the significance of this innovative system. In the heart of the Himalayas and the seismic Northeast, where the Earth's fury has long been unpredictable, this low-cost, solar-powered earthquake early warning system truly turns mere seconds into a vital lifeline. Think about what that means. Villages, schools, hospitals, entire communities gaining precious moments to act, to evacuate, to protect themselves. It's transforming fear into proactive preparation. What once might have seemed unstoppable, the raw, violent energy of earthquakes, is now met with human foresight, innovation, and resilience. Each sensor acts like a vigilant guardian, constantly monitoring and ready to alert. And those alerts become beacons of hope, giving people the chance to respond before disaster strikes. Every second saved can mean the difference between life and death. This system also empowers authorities to safeguard infrastructure, coordinate rescue efforts more effectively, and prevent chaos. It's not just about warning, it's about building confidence, fostering preparedness, and fundamentally changing how humans coexist with nature. With this technology, even the most remote and vulnerable regions are no longer at the mercy of earthquakes. Instead, they stand resilient, ready, and alive. It's a powerful reminder that science and ingenuity can turn disaster into survival and transform vulnerability into strength. Thank you for being here today and witnessing a vision where technology truly meets life-saving innovation. From the majestic heights of the Himalayas to the most remote villages, our low-cost, solar-powered earthquake early warning system is designed to make a real difference. It turns seconds into a critical window for survival, transforming fear into preparedness and vulnerability into resilience. Every sensor we deploy acts like a vigilant guardian, constantly monitoring and ready to alert communities at risk. And those alerts, they become vital lifelines, giving people the time they need to take action. Most importantly, we believe that every community should have the power to face the unimaginable force of nature with courage and confidence. That's the core of what we're working toward. Together, we're not just predicting earthquakes, we're rewriting the story of survival. We're proving that through innovation, foresight, and determination, we can protect lives and reshape the future of disaster preparedness. Thank you for your support and belief in this mission.